Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin Daily Show every single day, 9 Central European Time, exactly at 9 AM Central European Time, of course, on the dollar. Today running a bit late. Today was actually, I wasn't actually, thinking about doing the Bitcoin Daily because I was actually going somewhere, but I went, there 1 hour before the time, so, I had to turn around and come back. So right now, I got some time left, like 30 minutes left or something like that, so I thought, like, yeah, why not do the Bitcoin Daily, Martin, the beauty, Martin, Ralph, Malva Cruz, everybody, good morning, how you guys doing? TA Fans Club in the house. So we're gonna see what Bitcoin is doing. Now, yesterday, Bitcoin did really nicely over here. You can see here, yesterday, we got something called bullish engulfing candle up here. This candle up here, that's a bullish engulfing candle. A really nice candle. Very bullish candle, of course, very bullish. Drago is here as well. Dobro jutro, Drago. Very bullish candle, very nice candle. So it signifies some kind of bullishness. Unfortunately, this isn't enough. It's good start, but it's not enough to tell us that this is gonna continue going up. This is gonna continue going up. Now we are still suffering from the pump. We are still suffering from the pump. When big pumps happen, what happens then is that the RSI goes out of whack. RSI goes totally out of whack. You can see we go up and then RSI is like, no, I don't know where to be. So RSI is trying to correct with the price right now, and we are still not where we should be. But we did get support on the 200 moving average. This is 200 moving average down here. You can see here failed, right back up again. Try to go below 200 moving average, right back up again. Went down to the 200 moving average, right back up again. So this is 1, 2, 3 times where 200 moving average has been holding the price to on the upside, and now today we got this very nice bullish engulfing candle. Let's see if it, this is on Bitfinex. Let's see if it's bullish engulfing candle on all the other exchange as well. This is Binance, and on Binance we can see that we got the bullish engulfing candle on Binance as well. Let's see Coinbase as well, and now the last one we're gonna see is the CME futures. Now unfortunately on CME futures chart, this closed below this. There was no bullish engulfing candle on the CME futures chart, and today it's Saturday, so today it's the price is not moving over here. So only on CME futures chart we do not have bullish engulfing candle. We don't have bullish engulfing, but on all other charts, Coinbase, Bitfinex, Binance, bullish engulfing candle, which is very nice. Also holding this 200 moving average 1, 2, 3 times. It does signify some kind of a bullishness, but unfortunately it's not enough, and we're gonna see how this actually plays out. This part over here, maybe there's some kind of falling widening wedge up here. This is a reversal pattern, so it is a little bit bullish. Let's see if you can see it on the 4 hour a little bit better. Maybe that's the top up here somewhere. Nah, yeah. Are we gonna call it? Nah, we cannot call it. It's too bad. It's too bad. Unfortunately, it's too bad. I don't see it. It's not. Maybe some kind of channel. Maybe it broke out of the channel. Depends. But on the 4 hour, you can see that we are above the 50 moving average. Now, yesterday we said that this doesn't look good, and if it bounces towards the upside, which should bounce towards the upside because of the hidden bullish divergence, we are supposed to go up to the 50 moving average, 48.2. You can see here. For 8 hours we are below that level. We are below the 50 moving average, and then we explode above the 50 moving average. Now we are going back to test the 50 moving average as support, and if this holds, we might just continue going up as well. Also on the 4 hour broke this level of resistance up here that was made previously, so that's also bullish. Now if you go and see over here on the RSI, there is no divergence on the RSI, so RSI is actually playing as it should. So the price is going up, the RSI is going up. So on 4 hourly, everything is working as it should be working out. On the daily, what we have here is bullish engulfing. What we have here is hidden bullish divergence. So you got a divergence on the RSI that's bullish, that's pushing us upwards. But I think this already played out. I mean, it can continue towards the upside, but it doesn't have to. Now the RSI is the lagging indicator, so all in all, it's still not finished. This divergence pattern creation that's been happening. Let's go down here and see the RSI. You can see here, you know, we've been talking about this for a while now. Divergence. This is third divergence, and up here you can say that it's a small divergence, but technically, maybe if this continues going up here and this RSI doesn't go, you're gonna have fourth RSI divergence, which will be actually bad for price, because that means that we are again going a little bit down over here. But you know, 3 divergences in a row, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and now this is actually a very important part where we you know, go above the what's that, 49,000 something, 49, that's let's pull it like this up here. That's 49,500. Maybe we create nice inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hourly. Maybe we'll see. But this level up here is very important. 49. This is on Binance, 49,488. Now, if we go above that and this RSI does not come above this level up here, so if the price continues pumping towards the upside above the level, and the RSI doesn't get above this level up here, that creates, of course, what we already know, that creates divergence, and then we dump again towards the downside. So basically this move, this zigzag move that's been happening towards the upside, it's basically RSI correcting, and RSI is not yet correcting, unfortunately. So I'm not expecting any kind of big moves. Now, of course, the big moves will come eventually. To which side we do not know. We still got the moon with us, the blue moon, and the moon phase are telling us that we are going to go up. So it is a little bit bullish, but not quite yet. I'm also looking if we are going to move towards the upside. I'm looking for the RSI to actually eventually break this trend line up here, and until we actually do that, not much is happening. Now, it is very bullish candle that's been happening yesterday, very bullish, insanely bullish in fact, because if you read the charts correctly, this first, you know, after we went up here, the first dump, this dump over here, went to the 10 moving average, the white line, and then bounced off of the 10 moving average. This second move, these two candles up here, went below the 10 moving average but bounced right back again. So technically speaking, we are still holding the 10 moving average. Okay, so this is not a breach of the 10 moving average, this is still holding the 10 moving average, and you can see right now that this candle up here is not going below the 48,500. Now, I do not want to close below the eventually below the 10 moving average, because that would be bad, because you can see here that the 10 moving average is right now acting as support, and if you break the 10 moving average, that means that all of this is actually eventually broken, and then we might actually dump towards the downside. However you look at it, the best case scenario, I don't know what kind of best case scenario is, because however you look at it, if we go towards the upside, we gotta pump some crazy numbers, guys. We gotta pump some crazy numbers up here, because this divergence up here cannot happen. So we gotta go on the RSI above 68, to actually not get divergence. Now, if we go up towards the upside and there is no divergence, that's a very bullish indicator for the price for further move towards the upside. But will that actually happen? How this the RSI divergence will actually play out? A little bit hard to tell. But right now it does has possibility to do that, but will it actually do that or not? It depends. Now, let's go and show you a chart on Brave. If you go to Twitter, let's go to Twitter. That was CoinSkid chart. Let's go to my Twitter, and I'm gonna show you on Twitter. Now, I posted this long time ago, this chart up here, and I asked people I can't decide, is this chart bullish or bearish? This was July 8th. Now the only thing I did with the chart, this is a Bitcoin chart, and I changed a little bit the candles to be, you know, green is red, red is green and stuff like that. And I want to see what people are saying. Now, and you can see here I blurred out the pair. So usually when these things happen, and you can see how it does two things over here. Firstly, it goes down and then it pops up. Now it goes fast up and then it goes sideways. So you see these moving averages, how they are curling towards the side up here. They're curling towards the side. So usually when these things happen, and here you're curling towards the moving averages, and at one point you just break everything. The same thing is happening here. You go sideways, and eventually you know, something breaks and you go down. Let's see what's actually happening here and how this actually played out. Let's do this chart up here. Let's invert the chart. Let's invert the chart. And you can see here that you know, the thing that we have been expecting did happen. When we made the chart, we made up here, right? Up here. No, sorry. There was maybe here. Where was it? Let's see. Yeah, it was about 50. Somewhere up here, right? So you can see when the price starts having a big impulsive move and starts going sideways, you know, and these moving averages start curling towards side, eventually it breaks the downside. The same thing happened up here or down here, depends how you look at it. Big impulsive move to the downside, and then you get these RSI divergences to the side, and eventually it just breaks down or breaks up in this case. And then it did the same thing on the other way, goes up here and then broke it to the downside. So that's why I was asking people, because I've noticed the same pattern before. So if I inverse it, I thought people might actually notice that this is actually a bearish pattern. Now, unfortunately, people don't know about this, but now you do know about this. So you can see that, you know, when you get a pulse move, you get these divergences correct, and then you break down. The same thing goes other way around. You go something like this, and then you break towards the downside, or technically towards the upside. Now, this was the first time this happened. This is the second time this happened, and right now this is the third time this is happening right now. So I'm expecting. Okay, guys, just a second. Yeah. Okay, we're back again. The life of a parent. Yeah, mom is away. Mom is out partying. You know, so daddy has to take care of the business. Daddy has to take care of business. So you can see here, this happens all the time. A big impulsive move, divergences, breaks to the upside. Big impulsive move, divergences, try to go up, breaks to the downside. But it's happening again over here. Big impulsive move, divergences, and right now I'm expecting. That's why I've been saying, you know, some kind of move towards downside is expected. So that's why I'm looking. That's why I'm still not 100% bullish. Now I would like to be 100% bullish, but I am not, because this has happened before. Down, the up, and now it's happening. So maybe it's gonna do, you know, some kind of a triangle pattern, a little bit a long triangle pattern up here. before it actually breaks to the upside. We're gonna see how this actually works. You know, and you know, anything that's happened 2 times before, likelihood for it happening 3rd time is like hopeful, wishful thinking. But these kind of moves, you know, big impulsive move to upside creates divergences. Once divergences are created, this usually break to the downside. These usually break. That's why I'm still a little bit, you know, taken back. I'm still waiting a little bit more to see where this is gonna go. Although, you know, holding the 200 moving average up here, holding the 200 moving average is a bullish. In fact, 1, 2, 3 times holding the 200 moving average. Bullish engulfing candle that we just got today, still nice. Holding this 10 moving average, this white line, also very bullish. So if we go up here again, this would be 1, 2, 3, maybe 4th arrow side divergence, and if that happens, I think that might be, you know, the move to the downside. Just like over here, you can see here, then we get this big try and then bounce up. So up here might be, you know, happen something similar, where we create these divergences and then, you know, go up and then go down to 40,000 before we actually correct and whatnot, right? But you know, it has happened before. It is a pretty standard pattern, or in technical analysis, impulsive move, divergences, some kind of rising wedge, some kind of triangle, something happens up here where it breaks down below the moving averages, and then you know, the price continues doing something else over here. Now looking on the chart, this is happening 2 times before, 1 time, 2 times, and right now it's happening for a 3rd time. So whether this 3rd time, and every time is a smaller, right? So maybe right now after this breakdown here, maybe it's gonna do something like this up here and then bounce towards upside and then finish this whatever this this pattern is actually called, or whatever this is, right? Because this is happening for the 3rd time, 1st time, 2nd time, 3rd time. So 3rd time this is happening. So that's why I'm expecting some kind of move to the downside, because you know, it has happened before, a lot of time before. I am bullish, but I'm not quite yet there. I don't think we're gonna go up there. Now if we do go up there, like just like yesterday, I said just like yesterday on the 4-hourly time, 4-hourly, just let me, on the 4-hourly, I said that you know, we might, if we go up, we're gonna go up to the 50 moving average. Now we did go up to the 15, but we also broke the 50 moving average. So you know, you never know exactly what's gonna happen. We don't have any, there are no certainties in life, there are no probabilities. So probability to the upside was nice, you know, this wasn't actually that probable, but it did happen. Bullish, you know, bullish does what bullish does, and it popped us to the upside. Now we got a bullish engulfing candle up here, you know, the probability to the upside is smaller than to the downside, but I think, you know, if we pump, you know, we might pump again. It all depends if there will be divergence or not up here, and how this actually is gonna play out. Also looking at on the volume is not actually that exciting, especially on the volume on the weekly time frame. You can see here how it's curving towards the upside and the volume is going down. Also right now the price is extended from the 10 and 20 moving average a little bit. We can also check that on the indicator down here. Let's just turn off the volume and check the indicator. Let's just do it this way up here, down here, and see, this is the week. Let's go to the weekly time frame, and we're gonna see extension from the 10 and 20 moving average. Let's pop the 10 and 20 moving average, and we are a little bit extended, but not actually anything. Let's go to the BLX chart so we can see the history of it. Let's just follow 1 moving average at a time. 10 moving average. You can see 10 moving average came up here, which is a little bit extended, because this is some kind of normal levels of extension. Now, you know, it can pump a little bit more towards the upside. I'm not saying that it cannot do that, but we are already getting to, you know, some kind of extensions on the 10 moving average on the weekly time frame. And you know, big investors, once they see these extensions, they are not quite interested in them, you know, in following them. So that might also be the reason why the volume is kind of falling, and why it would be actually good for the price to go down to some kind of 38 levels. It would be very good for the price to dump down here, like we, you know, it went up here, dumped down here, it went down here, dumped down up here, it went up here, dumps down here, you know, and then creates something like this, and then breaks, breaks the resistance and continues up. So technically speaking, for investors to buy, they want to buy on the 10 moving average, they want to buy on the 20 moving average, and right now you're not quite there. So, you know, move towards the downside, can be good. Move towards that side, try something like 30. Move towards that side, something like yeah, give or take 40,000 levels would be actually quite nice. You know, after the, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, after 5 weeks to the upside, a red candle wouldn't kill you guys. A red candle won't kill you, okay? A red candle will actually be very good for the price, okay? I'm gonna say it, red candle is good for the price. Even on the daily time frame, a red candle down here would be actually nice. I don't care what you say. I'm not bad. I'm bullish. I want to go to the moon. I want to go. You see the thumbnail. I want to go to the moon. I'm the moon guy. I'm the moon guy. But you know, some kind of dump down here would be nice. Would be expected. Like if it comes down here, I think we would get a lot more buyers. You know, buying these levels up here, and that might actually give the price enough bullishness to actually break the 50 resistance or whatnot, and continue towards the upside. I think that now. There are no certainties, only probabilities. What's gonna happen, hard to tell. Let's see up here. But these divergences are not yet finished. So I'm expecting more sideways movement, more some maybe towards us, maybe towards us. It's really hard to say what's gonna happen right over here, how this is gonna dump eventually. You can see here that the line, you know, we've been saying that this is a rising wedge, you know, but there are proponents that are saying that this is a channel, you know, and they're drawing the channel this way up here. It's some kind of channel, right? I don't know how they draw it, like something like this, doesn't matter. This is some kind of channel, but you know, we fell below the channel, right back into it. You know, whether we're gonna fall again out of the channel or not, depends. If you draw it like this, you got a little bit more room to breathe, right? But we said this is not the channel. This is some kind of a this is some kind of a rising wedge, and I'm gonna also show you what I mean with this. You can see here, we said this is rising wedge, this is fallout of rising wedge, this is go up and then you go sideways and then you dump down here. Now this dump down here below 44,000 might actually get us all the way down to 38,000. Now 38,000, like I said, it would be nice, 38,000 would be nice for the price to move towards the upside. Also, please note that this looks really similar to what has happened before. Let's take this chart up here. Let's clean up the chart. Let's go to the daily. I'm gonna go to the daily chart. This is weekly. Let's go to the daily chart on this one. Let's go to the daily chart on this one. And I'm gonna show you here, guys. I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna show you what happened before. This is the daily chart. This is daily. This is daily. Both are daily. This is just a little bit long-term daily. So of course, there was some rising wedge up here, right? Remember that. You guys remember there was a rising wedge up here. It does go something like this, and you can see here that after the rising wedge, we fell down and went down, went up and went sideways, went down, went up, went sideways, and you see this dump here. It happened here as well. You can see the dump. That's why we got so bullish up here. That's why we got so very, very bullish up here. We dumped with the red candle. Bullish engulfing candle up here. Went above the level up here. You can see went above the level. Bullish again, higher high, bullish, and then dumped hard below this level, and so forth. Dumped stupidly hard, right? So we got this dump over here, bullishness up here, right? Bullish engulfing candle. So right now, if we go up here, we might create the same kind of move that's been happening before. Right? Now here we will have RSI divergence, and I'm interested if there is RSI divergence up here. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check the RSI divergence. Was there any RSI divergence up here? Let's go and check that RSI divergence. Let's pop the lines and see if there was RSI divergence here or not. Not this one. Let's just remove a little bit of these stuffs up here. Now we're gonna close this, and let's see if there was divergence up here. let's see up here. There is no divergence up here. In fact, there is actually no divergence up here. The price is going up, and the RSI from this point to this point is actually going. So technically over here it was even more bullish than it's over here right now. So we're gonna see if, you know, if the pumps up, if there is gonna be any divergence up here or not. But you see that this has happened before. This has happened before. The fractals are playing out, and right now we are looking for some kind of downside, That's it, guys. I gotta go. I gotta, you know, take my, kids to the stuff. Guys, I did my TA. I'm sure we are not going left. Most probably to the right. We would be heading. Everybody, please note, Sharma, he is saying we are not going to the left. Now, there is always, there is no certainty in his life, so it can happen. That we might go to a little bit to the left. Now, probability is to the right side, of course, but, you know, left side cannot be taken out of the equation, and we have to see what is happening there. That said, I gotta go, or I'm gonna get late. I'm gonna be late. Now, thanks for today. Come back tomorrow. No predictions for today, but you heard me what I said. Like, it would be nice to have a dump to 38,000. I'm gonna say like 40,000, 42,000, like 42, 40, 30. It would be nice to have the dump and what safe moon, like that's last year or something like that, man. Last year's. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow.